Hello, fellow Pokken Empoleon mains. All three of you, you know who you are. Welcome back to another video. This time we are going to be talking about Frostfire 2020, the tournament where I went all Empoleon, only Empoleon, because Empoleon is clearly the best character in the game. Actually, he's kind of trash. So I thought this was a cool idea. I've done a few of these type of reaction stuff before, but I wanted to talk about the event where I went only Empoleon and I won it. Spoiler alerts. It's in the title. So I want to talk about this because it is quite interesting, and it's been a whole year since this happened, even though it doesn't feel that long. And I have two sets here, actually. I have my set with Shadowcat from Winners Finals, and then I also have my Grand Final set with Mewtater. This was a very important event for me because I didn't even mean to go all Empoleon. I meant to just pick him whenever I felt comfortable, and it just so turned out I felt comfortable in every set I played to play Empoleon. So I decide, okay, this is fine. I guess I'm just going to go Empoleon the entire event. I played Mewtater before in our pool, or actually, wait, this isn't Winners Finals. Oh, why is it? I just noticed the error. There's a winner's side, 3 ends. Nice. This event meant a lot to me because it did mean I could do a lot with Empoleon. I'll get more into that as we talk more about the sets themselves. Getting right into the winner's side, top 8 of semifinals, we have my Empoleon, obviously, and Shadowcat always either uses Braixen or Darkrai. Now for this one, I actually, before that set even started, I asked him if he wanted to do a little thing that I usually do with Mewtater, honestly, is we say who we're going to use like at the same time. So I'd be like 1, 2, 3, and then we say who we're going to use. This is mostly just because with the way Pokken is set up, the monitors are facing away from each other a lot of the time. Some tournaments, they're right next to each other, so we can do it, just look at each other and see what character we pick. Because we think it's fun to be able to, like, pick the support you want to do and not just, like, guess what support you're going to be having. So if I was picking Empoleon against Shadowcat, and I don't know if he's going to pick Darkrai or Braixen, and I'd rather have one support for the other, then it kind of gets bad. But also it helps him because he knows what support he wants to do. I do think it may have been weighted in my favor a little bit, but he agreed to it, and I asked him, I was going to force him to do it, but this is just the case of why I'm going Whimsicott against this Darkrai, because he told me it. The other option for me was, I don't know what I used against Braixen at this time. Probably Lapras and Snivy. That's usually the one I pick. Now, just getting right into it. Oh, goodness. I don't remember this, actually. I haven't watched this in forever. Ooh, yeah, that makes sense. Call it. You know, I don't remember that happening. I feel... What happened? That's supposed to connect. Did Empoleon just say, actually, I'm just going to dodge everything? Did he, like, delay the input and, like, didn't hit for... Kind of crazy. I don't remember this at all. I'm as much in the dark as you guys are on this. The Darkrai. I think... Yeah, I'm playing way too zony. I should be trying to get into his face. I think there at the very end I try to use zoning to get in, which is a good thing you should do with Empoleon. I know right there I try to perfect block the first hit of Farfetch'd. And I think I do that later, because he sticks with Farfetch'd, I assume. This is definitely peak Empoleon play for me. Just because I got so far alone with Empoleon, and... I'll get into it more, but playing high-level top players against these matchups that seem like they'd be losing... That may have been a misinput. Playing against these players a lot when I'm using just Empoleon, a bottom character. And this tournament kind of broadened the eyes a bit more than it usually was. Like, I'm usually the person who was able to bring Empoleon's, like, his strengths out a lot. And because of this tournament especially, I was kind of able to switch the minds of a lot of people. And he used to be just the worst character in the game, before Blastoise at least. I'm not too sure what happened after he was released, but... He was considered the worst at some point, and now people usually consider him to be like maybe only like bottom 5 or bottom 6, and I feel like there's a lot of improvements he can still be doing. And there's some more stuff I thought about doing more for like stupid setups. And yeah, that's a punish. I wonder if he could have gotten something better. Dude, if Darkrai could confirm JX into Bad Dreams Rising in some way, 4x, this was probably 2x. Do I lose this round? No, I can't lose this round, right? I don't lose this round, right? Oh, I lose this round. No, I don't lose this round. Cool. I thought I was going to get hit by the Farfetch. Yeah, Aquajit's very quick. I think... If, depending on the range, I might be able to, like, just pass him. I know in Field Phase, the reason I do try to perfect block is because I know first hit, I can perfect block, and then Aquajit will go quick enough to pass Farfetch before the second hit, so I can maybe punish my opponent. It'll catch them off guard, and if they move left or right in field space, I'm kind of dead. But it's a very cool thing to do to catch the opponent off guard. Speaking of being caught off guard, this is, yeah. I forgot if he ever went. No, I think he's stuck with Darkrai. Steel Wing. There's these things with Empoleon that even though I'm so good with him, and considered like the best, I still have these habits for some reason. And this is because visuals like mess with my brain and thinking I should keep doing it. And when that happens, you get situations like with Steel Wing there where it looks like it should hit, but it doesn't actually. I'm better with Steel Wing. The one that mainly gets me is sorry, let me remind. The one that mainly gets me is when I do Aqua Jet from full range, and I think that it's gonna reach them from far away because the visuals look like it is, but like the hitbox is like past Empoleon's head or something, so it kind of screws up a bit for me. And I'm just like, oh cool, I just whiffed in their face. I guess we'll take this full combo. Ooh, that's a good phase through. I'm surprised the drill pick didn't hit him though, because it hits him on the other side. Usually when I'm like this, I'm like, I'll be more patient, which is why I proceed to do that. That would have worked if I jumped higher though. And he would have been in the corner too, so that would have been very, very good. But I did it too soon. Sometimes I do get a little impatient when I know I should be patient, because I'm like, okay, I'll catch them off guard. But if they just keep doing the same thing over and over again, it's going to be very helpful. And he switched to Electrode. Now, Electrode against Empoleon, I don't think it's... Not too sure I feel. I put myself in the corner. Ooh. That do be kind of a lot of damage, though, for what it was. So he stopped doing that move. So I countered this part. I thought he was going to do the second part of it to try to hit me out of it, which is why I counter. I should have known. That's another habit of mine. I'm bad. I'm actually kind of bad at this game, not gonna lie. Ooh. Wow. Darkrai counterattack kind of bad, not gonna lie. How do you... Please explain to me. How do you miss? I guess my feet are up. You absolute buffoon. You thought you could beat me with counterattack? I wouldn't even mind if I got hit, because then it just face shifts and... Ice Beam? Oh, goodness. Better not get launched into that. Okay, good. Better go into burst mode. I think he picked Electro because if I Aqua Jet from... Why is every time I want to explain something dumb happens? So I think he wants to use Electrode, so when I Aqua Jet from full screen, he can react and use Electro to punish me. But in this case, I don't know why he forward dashed. Maybe he like forgot he's on BDR, so he tried to face through me, but he can't do that. It did feel like he was a bit off, a little bit, during some stuff. Like he didn't confirm the 5X into Dark Void. He tried that CA. That happened. Oh my god, and look how much better I look. Oh my gosh. I look so much better. This... And I'm breathing. I always breathe. I breathe so hard. I don't know why. I need to wear this again. Definitely best breaks since he's playing Darkrai though. Gosh. Man. I feel so bad. I look so bad now. I mean, my hair looks good. I look fabulous. I'm just as cringe though.
When I first found out Farfetch was going to be in Pokken, I was so excited. I thought he was going to be a playable character.
Oh no, pour in the groove. Wait, that's in the groove, right? Wait, am I stupid? Yeah, okay. Forgetting people's their voices and matching up with their faces. Dude, if Farfetch was in Pokken, that'd be so great. How about Surfetched? Give him like a more unique parry mechanic than Aegislash has. With Sephiroth range for like Smash. Yeah, Shadowcat's known for his godly reactions. There's a few times where I just kind of do stuff. Like, he should know there I'm definitely going to go for Steel Wing. I'm not sure. Well, maybe he thought I was going to go Hydro Cannon, but he should be able to react to the Hydro Cannon. Is what he should be aiming for. You either have to react to the Hydro Cannon or just be able to block the Steel Wing. Or notice that he's like, I'm doing Steel Wing late, and then try to anti-air it. Which is something I'm still bad at. But... Here, wait. Did you say I'm plus? That is not plus. That is not plus at all. That's not the double hit. And sometimes even at certain heights, I'm like slightly minus. Usually against like the Mewtwo's, but in that case, I was not plus at all. I do like the chip damage. Like right there, he should have known I was going to jump it because otherwise I'd get hit by... Maybe he thought I was going to get hit by it. Yeah, there's just a lot of things he's just getting hit by like this. I'm not too sure why. Then again, 2020 is like a year ago. Then again, a year ago is when we had offlines. No. That's my second forward why I landed. Ooh! Oh, wait. Oh, I'm so smart. How'd I? Oh, that's so cool. Why was I so cool? I feel like I've regressed so much. Okay, never mind. I'm actually still bad. But looking back on this, just reminds me how good I was too. Honestly, that's just kind of how I feel in general. Like I'm doing a lot of stuff I forgot about, like situations I could be doing stuff in, and that's mostly, you know, quarantine's a thing. Wow, I was very brave and did nothing after that drill pick. Why am I so insane? Well, I mean, I knew he was probably gonna try to face through because that beats all the options. I think. I just really wish I could be like this when offlines happened again. Okay, so he's wait. Oh, I thought I was gonna get an air hit there because I forward dashed. Why did I forward dash there? Oh, I forward dashed because I thought he was gonna do like 2Y or something. I think that's what it was. Oh, am I gonna do it? No, I did it, but I failed it. No, because he moved to the left even though he was moving in the corner. Are you kidding me? Why? Empoleon bad. Empoleon bad. Kind of bad though. Not gonna lie. How do you miss that, Empoleon? Emperate. Honey, sweetie. The thing is literally right in front of you. I let go. I'm so brave. What am I doing? What? I forgot about that. That's actually something I kept in mind before against Darkrai. I just completely forgot about now because it's like been forever. But during this time, I like always kept that in the back of my mind. I'm like, okay, I'll just do this. Do nothing because that's a very good option just to do nothing, which I haven't been doing at all either lately. And then I realized, oh wait, he doesn't actually face through me. And I can land 2x. I was holding forward with 2x also, so I was like sliding. And that's crazy. Why do I keep breathing? I just want to ask myself, why do I breathe? I know this is just like a habit of mine. And I know I like breathe a lot when I like laugh. Like, oh damn, that wasn't even intentional. Oh my god. Why am I actually the worst person? And then I think it's the point where he decides to switch supports, or do you switch character? No, he switched. No, he just waited. Oh, he was trying to bait me, I think. Because I know he, funny enough, there was a point where I think it was like Frosty Faustings, or no, not Frosty Fausting. Oh, it was Eye of the Storm too, where it was Shadow versus Mewtater, and Shadow went to the character select screen, didn't change anything by the way, and Mewtater thought he was gonna change something, so then he switched to support, and then it was just like a bad time. Nice CA. Empoleon CA is so good. It's honestly one of the best rewards off of CA you can get in this game, along with Sceptile, except this one is like balanced because you know you can just jump it and you can't jump Sceptiles, and also slow. Good job, developers. You made a balanced bad job, developers. You made a bad character. Why? Did I hit? I think I hit one surf. I did. Okay, I don't remember that ever happening in my entire life. If that happened to me one time I played, I would have definitely been like, oh, wow, this is the first time this happened. Actually, it's the second. Doing that too is also pretty good. At least, if I should do that, I'm going to do it like when I'm like more to the left side, so that when I Aqua Jet and he tries to like maybe phase through me and he passes me, I'll be like full screen at the very least. Then again, worst case scenario, he'd probably hit me with like a charged AY. Because that's like full screen. Shouts to In the Groove for letting me warm up. Shouts to me whiffing Hydro Cannon to bait out the nasty plot. Totally intentional, by the way. Totally not intentional. Huh. Dude, I miss In the Groove. I want to see him again. There's so many people I want to see again, actually. It's only been a whole year. Why am I so bad at this? Just Ice Beam. Oh, no. Wait. That was a... I think I... Did I think I was going to die there? I think I thought I may have died. Or I think the plan was to try to hit him before it came out. Obviously. But I didn't do it in time because his reactions are good. But I did not consider if I would have died or not from it. And that is the worst part. Not too sure about that. Shadowcat do be kind of flexing though, not gonna lie. Yeah, I definitely did not consider that that was phase shift points, and I would not have died from it. I totally just did it for the heck of it. Shouts to 420 HP. funny number. Oh, I could Aqua Jet that. Nasty plot. Oh, wow, I'm brave. How did that work? Okay, but how though? Okay, at least I recognized there that I wasn't gonna land it. If you land 6YY kind of high like this, it's very hard to combo into Aqua Jet. Sometimes you have to even delay the Aqua Jet, like not do the like command or not command input, but like the input for doing it right away. You have to like delay it slightly, but not too much because then it's like gonna be late because it's not part of the string of hits. This is like my Empoleon tip central too. This is what Empoleon should strive to do. While I play Guilty Gear striving being lazy. Alright, so tricky thing here against Darkrai. I can't jump, because then he'll just burst on reaction. Only thing I could hope for would be the instant jump stealing and do it quick enough. But it's also frame 1 invincibility in this mode. So that is the hard part. I think this matchup is relatively even. And I think Shadowcat agrees. And... Ooh! Did I punish? Ah! Wait, why'd I go for that? I should have known that I was gonna, like, if I did hit, I was going to be able to combo after it and not just do the second part of this, because that wouldn't have killed. Yeah, this matchup kind of even in my opinion. I think it also depends on if I have the right support or not, because sometimes it can be difficult. Other times, I think I can move around and use my projectiles to, like, yeah, he could nasty plot the projectiles, but if I keep it up a bit and force him to try to get into me, or like into a situation where I can Aqua Jet him or bait stuff out, then it's very good for me, obviously. Field Phase can be very tough. I gotta wait for him. It's basically a matter of who is going to fire first. Because if he does that, like, yes, it's kind of a call out sometimes at certain ranges. But if he kept moving around, he could dodge the Ice Beam and hit me with back X. And put me in his Nightmare mode. Ooh, that was such a good idea for him, but that was just so quick. Oh, that was just a good idea. But yeah, otherwise, then it's like if he's so far away, he shoots the projectile, and I can react with Ice Beam and punish him. Ice Beam do be kind of slow, though. Now, Darkrai is the one character, I think, where I can't actually do my usual new combo route for Empoleon in Burst Mode, where you do Aqua Jet into a Surf Cancel JX. For some reason, I can't do that. Suicube's also kind of weird, but I could do it on him if I delay it, the JX. But I can't do it on Darkrai. Sorry, let me actually look at what's happening here. Ooh, good combo. Yeah, so this is definitely just a he's in the corner situation. He's not even close to burst. I can be safe. I reacted to that. I think he definitely thought I was gonna Aqua Jet right away, which can't blame him. Yeah, he would have more damage if I could do the JX route. And then I baited the default. Oh, why don't I do that either? There's so many things I don't do anymore. Because did he try the 4-dash again? Was that 4-dash? I think he just walked forward. But yeah, I definitely baited him. If he jumped, I think he was still dead because then I could combo off into a wall combo after Drill Peck using cut. Yeah, that was the set with him. Oh, the video just ends abruptly like that. That's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. And then there's us, me and Mewtater. Look how beautiful we look. Oh my god, look how beautiful I look. Why don't I look this beautiful now? I'm so sad. Oh, shout out to Munster for running this event, actually. Shout out to Jin for being very funny, very loud in a good way. I mean, I mean it. And very just cool all around. Both of them are very chill. Man, I want to see them again. And Shadowcat and Mewtater too. God, this brings back the nostalgia. Why do I look like I don't know how to use headphones in this picture? Oh, no. So there was a moment in the winners finals that I mentioned where I fought him before. He used Mewtwo for the first few games, and then I think he switched to Shadow Mewtwo. I think that's how it went. But the very end game, it was a very cool situation, and I kind of want to show that real quick, even though it's not a part of this. All right, so the YouTube okay, so the YouTube video for this is actually busted, so I literally just downloaded it, and it's fine. So this is what happened. Was he summoned the pillar right there, and I'm all Neo Matrix like. He tries to do HY to cover this option and like if I go in the air, but I do it so quickly that I'm out of range, and then I get a cool KO. And getting cool KOs like that are my favorite thing to do in the world. Also, I may have popped off super hard there because Mewtater was kind of beating me a lot during these times in like Pokken sets. So Yeah, that was a very cool thing. Anyway, back to the grand finals. So we have the run back here of the thing, and he's back to Mewtwo, and he does this so the entire set. So it's Empoleon, Mewtwo. I don't go to Sceptile at all, because it's the Empoleon event. Everyone likes Empoleon. It's the best Sinnoh starter, which is why I used Infernape in my Platinum playthrough. Now, what makes this very awkward is Barrier. Very convenient timing. Barrier, on reaction, he can do that, beat out by Aqua Jet. Just all around very awkward to deal with. And the only reason I can beat it sometimes is if I slide in and he decides I'm going to Barrier, and then I do Stealing. Now, with this part, actually, I remember this part. He tries so hard. You try so hard, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. He got it wrong 3 times in a row, and I find that hilarious. Do it again, I dare you. I know he doesn't, but the fact that he just decided, like, I mean, doing the same option over and over again can work, but this would have worked on old me, because I would have been very impatient. I think I just decided that, like, after the during the third one, that if I just hold block, I'll at least be plus, and maybe even if I don't get the punish, I'm fine with it. But I was able to react. Oh wait, he just did it. Okay, did the second part. Oh yeah, this is also the Snivy part. Let's go, Jin. This is where it all started. If you ever hear that phrase or something similar, this is where it started, I'm pretty sure. Because me and Mewtater just kept throwing Snivies at each other, and it's very degenerate in this Ditto of supports. The tiny one. I'm so good at doing those. Because it's just like, I do it so low to where, because Mewtwo is so tall, it's kind of weird. But I only get one out, but I only need the one. Plus it has less scaling then. At this 1 HP. I think he's trying to do something there. I do get away with a lot of these Aqua Jets, and I was doing that with Shadowcat too. Oh, what do you mean this isn't grand finals with like 2 or 3 ends? Forward Y? 40 damage? For a very weak projectile? Anti-air Aqua Jet? I never get that. Not reacting to Hydro Cannon? I never get that. Oh, yep, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I was like, oh, this seems like an opportunity. Ooh, I love doing that too. Oh. This is actually just a refresher video for me to know what I have to do. I mean, kinda. But, okay, so Steel Wing usually wouldn't push you back, but because I jumped back and it hit, it pushes me far. So I'm much more safe. Oh, I should have Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet his CA because it's low. 4x! Wait, did I really? Wait a minute, did I do? Why did I do that? Wait, can I finish him off? Oh. I don't know if I could finish him. No, I definitely wasn't going to finish him off. Because my idea was doing 2x and then JY loops. But I'm not too sure. That would be pretty hype, though. I really went for that. That was a punish. That's just how bad it is. Or at least when not full screen, but, you know. I should have just backdashed. Oh, plus. I know this is a year ago, but I feel like people still make this mistake. It's height dependent. Most of the time I'm plus. He tried to do something again, didn't he? I'm breathing again because I'm like, oh my god, I'm being Mewtater again. Unbelievable. I mean, the guy who like been beating me so bad, I should use Empoleon all the time. During Frosty Fostings, he beat my Empoleon, but it did go to game 5, I think. So, or game 3. I forgot what the set was at that point. But it was very close, and makes me very like. I'm kind of shaking a bit, not gonna lie. I'm literally shaking. Fire Punch only works, I think, from the very start. Because otherwise, because of its like 5 hits, which he can do like on reaction. Like if he reacts to a heal from like full screen, he can Fire Punch a lot. Because that one is frame 1 counter armor. But if he does it later, then I could beat it out. Try to bait out the grab. Or well, he baited the grab and I fell for it. Nice Oki option to stay plus. Oh. Stabbies do be kind of getting raised though, not gonna lie. Now that's the point where I said like, where you could just react to if it's gonna be a late Steel Wing and then punish. Now, that was a punish too. A lot of Empoleon's projectiles have a lot and lag. And while I wouldn't usually mind taking that trade because he gets an air tech, it KO'd obviously, so it's like bad times. I should be going, why don't I go Lapras? Lapras against Mewtwo Sidewise would be very good. Very dirty 6x, sir. I will say that for sure. He was very confident. Definitely gonna hit though. Oh, I'm gonna grab here? Yeah. Because he said I can dash forward. Haha. Right. Starbucks for Chin. Ooh. I do be kind of quirky though, not gonna lie. That's a combo that only works on Mewtwo and a few others. Because 6xY doesn't usually go to level 3, except for those characters like Mewtwo. I'm really just a grappler now. If I grab again, I'm gonna scream. Oh. I dodged that. Okay. Oh, 4x. I should have done it again. I should have done it again. Usually I would. Oh, this is bad. Okay, up close and early like this, it's actually punishable like this. It was actually very punishable. Now, do I win this round? No, I do not. He got the burst. Oh, I should have Steel Wing there. I think Steel Wing would have... I should have C8. If I C8, I would have won it. Unfortunate. Oh, yeah, I do that a lot. I don't know why. My brain just doesn't function sometimes. It's all 5 brain cells I have, which are slowly increasing character development for these YouTube videos. But... Oh, I didn't go for that. But most of the time, I just mainly focus on the entire game with those 5 brain cells. That's good. I need to do that more, too. Literally just me being like, I need to do this more. No, but that's a great option because usually after that, you'd want to do Aqua Jet because this is perfect Aqua Jet range, but he backdashed. So I would have whiffed and then he would punish me. But Ice Beam is the safer option. You don't get as good of a punish. Well, it's definitely the safer option. If he held it, though, and hit the Ice Beam, and then dash forward, though, I could have gotten punished, but... So I guess it's kind of a mix-up, but I feel like it's still in my favor a bit to try the Ice Beam. Nice. Why did... Oh, because I thought it was going to be a throw. Yeah, it's literally just trying to beat out the other person's... Now, this is something I've been doing a lot. I do 2X's on his block, and I never learned the set, but... Oh, yes. Yeah, this is here's okay. Sorry, there's just so much going on. So this is something I've been doing a lot. Is I've been doing 2x on his block, and then I continue to go forward. I never decide to go backward, and he always does these counters. Later, you'll see him be doing barrier, and I just never learn. And it's very, very. You could kind of be like, oh, stop doing that, Jacob. Stop doing that, Jukem. Why do you keep doing that? You know it's not working. Because usually I could do that against other characters, but Mewtwo is so tall, I can't slide jump over him, so I can't even do that. Now, this is a good option to do normally, but he did confusion right away, so I wasn't able to punish him. And here's a good point where... Oh, wait. Was that plus? I can't tell if that was plus or not, honestly. It was very awkward. I don't think it was plus. I think he maybe have held it a little longer. And if it was plus, it's like +1, in which case I'm going to cry anyway, so... And I just decided to jump forward. I love doing that in the corner because it's just like, if you just hit me, I don't care because I have burst and I'll just do that next time. But if you do that, then you get hit by this giant Beyblade penguin hitting you. That's it. That's all it takes. Sometimes it just takes a lot of confidence and then you can win anything. I'm very confident in my JYs. I do it every time. Case in point right now. Okay, my Aqua Jet's the other button though. Crush! There's the Steel Wing. I whiffed it. I didn't get punished a bit because I'm bad. So yeah, that's... he doesn't even have to react to it. If he just does it in neutral like that and I end up pressing Aqua Jet, Confusion has like some CA frames too, I think, which is very weird and cringe. So I end up dying to that too. I hate it. I hate it a lot. I really wish I could just have a good time with that grab. Ah, he could have jumped that. Try to backdash it? Kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Do I do Steel Wing? No. I think Steel Wing is like technically the optimal route off that. Actually, it might not be. Okay. The patience. I should have drill picked. Gotta get the more damage. Drill picking can be kind of weird with Snivy, and honestly, a lot of the options can be. Because if he does Snivy off of blocking Aqua Jet, Defog, maybe not Defog, because I can always just do nothing off of Defog, but for the all the other ones, really depends. He could do it, and I think it even beats out Rock Smash, because it's just long-lasting. I remember. Oh my gosh, this brings back another memory. So I did that a lot against Mewtater. I tried doing forward dash, and he just said, "Stop doing that. I can grab you every time." But I'm like, "But I'm in the air. I want to try doing it and then punish you." So I'm like, "Okay, what if I do it halfway and just get out of the way?" So that's why he grabbed there specifically, because he knew I did that like a million times beforehand. Oh, he didn't do it there, and that cost him his life. I really just said, "I gotta catch your tail." Sorry, sir. I love doing that too so much. I love Empoleon in general. He's just such a cool character. He's cool because he is bad. Because if you gave Aqua Jet to Sceptile, then he would be the best character in the game, and everyone would hate him. Give him Aqua Jet with Bullet Seed. Just have all this chip damage pressure. Have fun. Can cancel into detect. Oh, I caught his toes, even though it's like. What if Mewtwo had, because he's like floating in the air, if he could, I was not afraid, if he could like be immune to lows all the time. That gives him a decent amount of synergy too whenever he does that, because it's 5 hits. Got the grab on me, good grab. Does he grab me again? No, I would have gotten hit again there. I'm like trying to guess too along with this, and then be like, wow, I just guessed wrong. Both times. It's been a year. You think I would improve. And we never learn. I stayed quiet just for that quote, Jin. You're watching this. Just want to let you know. Nice. Don't jump that. Don't try it. Ah! Ah, am I dead? Wait, don't tell me I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. Please tell me I'm going to live. Why did I do Aqua Jet? I shouldn't have done Aqua Jet. Nah, I think because I did it first, so I didn't expect it to be like that. Okay, never mind. I guess it was fair enough to Aqua Jet, but crying. Snivey's description's like, use it to anti-air, except we're using it for every situation to not anti-air. Too far away to land the first hit. Nice perfect block there. Perfect blocking against single target CAs. Really good. Nice. Mewtater's fantastic when it comes to knowing what to do in these combos. Mewtwo combos can be very interesting. Even if they do sometimes use the same moves, but they're like the same moves used in very different ways. Good Hyper Beam. I'm mad at that. I would have gotten hit by that. Again, I would have Ice Beam there. Honestly, he could just low stance it. Because it's a low projectile. Get out of the way. Sorry, I just want to leave this situation. Oh, good thing I didn't get in the air in time for that. Yeah. I do like Empoleon's combos too, because they do the same thing where it's just like they use the same moves but in like very different ways. But I feel like I like that variety a lot more too. It's just my personal opinion. I guess because Empoleon's like more rush down, so like there's much more going on, and like at face value. And Mewtwo kind of like likes to be patient a lot. That's kind of how I see it. And Darkrai and Braixen, I guess, for Shadowcat are like zoner-ish, but less so for Braixen. Oh, nice grab. But then Braixen's also got like the rushdown tools and other cool options. Like she has a lot of it. That isn't just for zoning. And now we have a game 5. We have a game 5. I did not talk about this game at all. So how did I get this Aqua Jet? Oh, I just did it. Cool. Anyway, next game. Next game. Does he switch the parts here? No, he didn't. Did he pull a Shadowcat? Is he that salty? Ooh, nice. I need a waterfall there or more. I do it sometimes. So here's the beginning. I think this is the set or the game where he realized, oh wait, I'll just barrier everything. Everything. I do think I tried different setups to try to beat it out, but I'm like, I could just back up. Why don't I just back up? Okay, I got the cut. Yes. I need to use defog. I think I've been over-relying on Steel Wing setups, especially in situations where I can get anti-aired. Though I think, admittedly, for Mewtwo, with the way he anti-airs, because he like ducks down a bit before the thing, his electric shock comes out, I cross him up and then hit him from behind with Steel Wing, so I avoid the hit, or at the very least, I don't get hit. Depending on the situation, like if I'm high up. Now this situation, I do sure love it. A little gift called Defog Oki. Don't try to do anything, because then I get all the meter. Look at how much meter I gain from this. Boom. I didn't even get it before I landed the crit, which crits get you synergy too, I think. That was just so much synergy. Yeah, I got it. That's crazy. I love this. And now, drill pick? No. Ooh, nice. Shout out to me pushing his head. Like, literally just pushing it for a while. Like, I don't understand this character. Drill Peck. There's a Drill Peck. I called it before. Tournament point, baby. Tournament point. Now, this last round. I don't know if it's this round or not. Because it's very hectic. I actually do love spoiling stuff a bit. Every time. Punish that forward Y with the Aqua Jet. Aqua Jetting like a madman again. Always doing it. Doing that so he can't jump in the air or low stance it, so I can get some free chip damage, because 40 chip damage is quite a bit. Yeah. Fire Punch is probably the best option, honestly, because it's the fastest, and it can catch my jumps. So, in that situation, I die. I couldn't even... Yeah, because it clashed, too. Maybe if I were to time it, like if I did it later, I'm not too sure. I stand out. Okay, so if I jump forward there, I would have gotten hit there. Doing that pressure right there so I can... be plus while doing some chip damage. Though I do push him far away. Usually that's better in the corner. Doing barrier in there, because of course you would. It's very good to do. I tried to walk out of the way. Thank you, Jin. I'm very slow. Got him. Actually kind of fairly quick for what it is, honestly. Because on crit you get a full combo too. So I literally just said slight charge. Oh, did you just press a button? Oh. That's kind of sad. I love that full combo. It's so flashy. And it's optimal too. Usually the flashy combos aren't really optimal. Yeah, this is the last round. So, in this situation, I'm like, I'm going to time out at 30 seconds left. Literally. Oh, we failed this. Ooh. No, he drops it. I'm surprised he dropped it, honestly. I don't know what the situation would have been if he did not drop it, because I still had burst. So even if he did phase shift, I would have had that. He can't perfect block, and he still has Snivy. But it led to this entire breakdown. I tried to jump over that. I thought he would, so that's why I did 2x. Not Aqua Jet, so I did 2x so I could have more maneuverability. Tries to do that a few times. Did miss that because Empoleon 2Y is very short. Blah, blah. Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet. He did. Oh, but that could be out his CA because I can go into Surf right away. There's no point in between where from Aqua Jet because he's not on the ground, and then Surf, which is also low immune, where I'm on the ground. I think. I'm 99% sure. And then why did I counter there? If he grabbed me there, I would have screamed. You should have just known, Jacob.
Oh my God! Look at the interactions.
Oh. And then, okay, I don't, ooh, baby. You can tell, oh, by the way, there's so much on my mind. So I did Steel Wing there to avoid the freaking Hyper Beam because I'm a freaking god, and I love using Steel Wing to, like, delay my landing for situations like this. Very underrated reason to use the move, which is very cool. And then, can we just have a moment of silence to listen to Munster's silence?
Oh my God, look at the interactions, the scramble.
That's so, he was just so engrossed into it. He was like, what's happening? Oh my God, this is so close. And then he wanted to just shot. Oh, I love Munster. Shout out the Wise. I miss everyone. And then here's me breaking down because I finally beat Mewtater, and also I won an entire tournament with Empoleon. So, as you can probably tell with how I'm breaking down right here, not literally breaking down, but this tournament win meant a lot to me. And the reason why I picked Empoleon to begin with entirely for Pokken is entirely for the reason that it's my second favorite Pokemon, because it was my main Pokemon from when I played Gen 4 as a kid, as a little tidbit. Same reason I play Sceptile. First Pokemon as a kid ever in Emerald. So it means the world to me that I was able to do this because he is considered low tier. And it did, like I mentioned, prove to the world that he is not just a low tier. If I want to be for real, I guess a little bit, not entirely jokey. And he's a very solo viable character, maybe. The only reason I say maybe is because there's one matchup in particular. It's very tough, and that is Guard 4. But Empoleon has a lot of very good supporters, and I want to thank them because they do find a lot of tech that I like to use. And I have my own tech that I would like them to use because I do a lot, and that's kind of what the difference is. And they're all just great people, though. And all my friends here were just so great too. Like Mewtater was a good sport about it. Munster, Jin, everyone else. Now I'm getting very like hearty about it. Oh goodness me. No, but I love this tournament. I had a lot of memories even after the tournament. It's so great. Getting very emotionally deep for someone who has a Cascoon with a knife persona. What do you think, Cascoon? What do you think of the tournament? Oh, you like Empoleon's knife wings with steel wing? I agree. They're a very fun button to use. I forgot to have you. I guess I have to record this entire video again and fake my reactions again. Well, again.